Jorge Masvidal was at that show.
How great's Jorge?
The best.
Did you smoke some Els Cubanos with my man?
My man. Well, the people got word that I liked cigars, so I do only in Dade or something with Jorge. It's just he and I, and we just kind of do a podcast together, talk, and then we went to a cigar place
Lounge?
right there. It's a lounge, but also a place. I look at this guy who's Cuban, with his assistant who is from Cuba. She was what's the word? Attractive is too weak a word.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet she.
Beautiful is too weak a word.
Did you see her deep throat cigar?
She didn't do that. She was just there with her hair in a tight bun with I don't know, mini skirt. Yeah, there's something about the skin and anyway, one of those girls with a blowout situation, and probably just naturally came out of the womb that way. You understand? And you're just like, because some of the times girls get those fake butts, but they got skinny legs. I'm talking, she was jacked all the way through, and it was just natural. Like should have been
big cock,
big dick. Should have been playing baseball.
Looked like Hector Lombard with a wig on.
That's exactly what she looked like. And in fact, I talked to our boy Jorge about Hector. He said Hector had more bodies in practice than anybody else. That guy, if you sparred with him,
oh yeah,
he would just decide he was going to go all out.
Hector?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Notoriously known for it.
Yeah. And I didn't know that Jorge was, when you would at American Top Team, you were sparring those guys. It was Hector, it was Yoel, it was everybody. What
do you mean you didn't know? They're a team.
I just thought that they kind of like kept it to weight classes. No such thing. I didn't know that.
No.
That's
like Nate Marquardt would spar with me and Shane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
You all go together.
That's nuts.
It's a team.
A team, but you guys are a different. In Jorge Masvidal's words, you guys are you're a different ecosystem.
Yeah.
Like heavyweights are different. You can't go crazy if you're a heavyweight because I don't care how.
The small guys move though, so they're hard to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so we went to a cigar place there, and I looked at the guy and threw myself at his feet and said, "Sir, help me out."
You apologize for your white privilege?
Yeah, and he goes, "I got you." And so I did. I smoked a little too much.
Now you were around South Beach with the governor, Jorge Masvidal. He's Tom Cruise out there.
Jorge Masvidal is Tom Cruise.
Do you drive his classic car?
Yeah, he's a car guy. He's got some nice cars there.
What did he pull up in?
I believe I saw a Porsche, a white Porsche, I think. I saw some nice cars. And he showed up, and listen, there's some weed out there too. There's some weed out there. I don't know if you know that, but when they roll blunts,
himself some reefer.
Yeah, and he'll go his. You're talking about reefer, like you're talking about a joint that's about as thick as my finger, maybe 2 fingers. I was like, is that a cigar? And these guys are all like, shut up.
I'm smoking that.
Yeah, I can't do it though. I become a zombie. Either way, it was great. Loved him. I had such a good time. I stayed in Little Havana, which I loved. Go and get my coffee from the Cuban place. It's my style.
You could live out there, huh?
Yeah, I could live out. I'd wear fedoras.
I feel like it's too slow for you. Like it's slow, Bubba.
It's slow.
Like you go to, like that guy has to be like, you're like city vibe.
I think it's because I grew up that way. I think when I walk down, when I'm in Little Havana and I see roosters on the street and I see people on their porches, it's how I grew up. It reminds me of my childhood.
Right.
And so I think I'm so comfortable in that element.
Maybe, but could you live there with kids? Especially you go to restaurants all the time. Like you're always out,
I probably couldn't live in
it was
Miami.
A nice little break.
Miami's a lot.
You do this after any nice city you come back from.
I do.
I could live there.
No, I've always loved Miami, but Miami's
great.
You'd have to. There's a lot of status. There's a lot of emphasis on how you look.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of that money.
If you're ugly down there, it's a bummer.
Yeah.
Like if you're ugly in Colorado, you'll get by.
Yeah.
Ugly in Miami?
No.
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna go get some work done. That's what you're gonna do.
Clean houses. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. If you're unfortunate looking, there's just a limit.
That's not where you want to be, man.
And sometimes you'll see
you and I are Miami 4s.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Well, you're a little
LA6,
you're better looking than I am.
LA6, Miami 4s.
Yeah, I'm a 4. But also though when you're a man in Miami and you have a
money?
And you got some swag, you got some game.
It takes
that town is yours
though, because it's so competitive, man.
Yeah, maybe. maybe.
But there's it's like shooting fish in a barrel, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
to find some tits and ass, fish in a barrel.
it's out of control. sir.
Oh man.
It's out of control. It's like, why are you all built like Ferraris? What's going on here?
Yeah, we gotta stay out of there.
Yeah. It's a situation.
Yeah.
You can't throw a tidal wave of Colombian, Venezuelan, and Cuban women.
I don't have so much discipline.
It is, I'm good.
I've been hibernating. I'm big old bear. I've been hibernating.
You got to hibernate because
Don't toss fresh meat
Well-
from Colombia at me. Ease into it. A few white berries.
hey,
few blueberries.
Right? Hey, you'd have to be
Thick
like,
berry here
excuse
and
me,
there.
what is this? Is this the Temptation Parade? We got to back this off. I got to get out of here. I'm not lingering.
I'm not ready to come out of my hibernation.
Look, I'm not lingering because the devil just keeps he keeps poking at you, and after a while, you might, look at that. That's a whole situation. That's literally a Monday at the supermarket. When you're in Miami and you're at the supermarket, the girl bagging your groceries is somebody you might move into your house.
Yeah, and they're all trying to get in a Daddy Yankee video. It's so competitive.
Oh
man.
God! Well, there you go. You're like, I'll move you into my house. I was, it's so funny.
This Georgia woman is suing her fertility clinic because they put the wrong embryo in her body.
No.
And the baby came out a different color.
Oh God!
What color?
What do you think?
Oh God! Oh well, that you can see.
Oh, you
the
can see his
arm.
arm.
Tina Murray's long journey to motherhood took
This is your biggest fear when you do.
Oh, that's it.
I spent my entire life wanting to be a mom. I loved nurturing.
Was your
Oh, they're not
immediate reaction after you
showing.
gave birth?
March.
That's kind of lame though if they don't show the baby. Well, it's a baby, so never mind.
You don't need to see his face, Chin.
No, just the color. Like they
You
they
see
block
his arm.
That's a
That's a
lot.
black baby, Chin. Look at his fucking arm,
Long
bud.
story short,
Hey man, you're right.
She had to carry that.
Chin's like, I didn't see the fucking kid's
I wanna see the
face.
face.
No, man, look at that
All right,
arm.
I check out the
That's
arm.
so
That's pretty
devastating,
dark.
though. That's like, oh my God.
what do you do?
You carried a baby.
Also,
for 5
who
months.
got your baby?
Yeah.
And then, how long ago is this?
Probably
Do
nobody.
you just switch them out?
No,
or-
that
it's
baby
2000
probably was just sitting in the,
in
but
the fridge.
man,
Transferred an embryo to Murray in 2023, but when she gave birth in December of that year, Murray immediately noticed something was very, very wrong because the boy that she delivered was a dark-skinned African-American baby.
It's still your kiddo, though.
no, it's not. It's actually.
It's literally not your genes.
She's the surrogate. So they put the sperm and the egg into so
But
she
it's,
carried
but it's
someone
dad's
else.
sperm. But
No,
so-
and
that dad's
and mom's
sperm.
egg. So she carried.
no, but it's her husband's sperm.
No.
no.
Oh, wow. So she's just
She was just the carrier.
Yeah.
She was the surrogate.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
You know, that's nuts. But God bless.
But I would be
hope that baby's-
I'd be willing to bet the embryo place has liability insurance for this, or we went through this. You have to sign so much paperwork. I bet there's something in there protecting the place.
You think?
Yep.
But that baby will go to that family.
Which family?
Well, to the family that probably wanted a baby and gave their DNA.
If that's the case, then that's you can fix it then, right? It
Yeah.
just goes to the actual family.
I think at this point you're kind of attached to the thing, the baby you gave birth to.
Yeah,
Like,
but I don't
Of
think
course,
it's
that
hers.
sucks.
I
Not
think
if it's not yours, but the other thing.
Murray had to
too-
give custody of the baby to his biological parents 5 months later.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So it went to his right family. Yeah.
Adding to her trauma. That's a lot.
Should probably
of
get
trauma.
paid. Should probably get paid something.